Hi everybody, this is Cesar with smartblogging.net, and on this tutorial today I'm going to show you how to create a reflection. You've probably already seen them. They're all over the internet where you have an image or some text and there's a reflection below it where it looks like it's like on glass. Alright, so let me just jump right into it and show you how to do it. So here we go. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so you type out your word or whatever, and whatever you want to say, and let me make this layer look a little nicer. Let me add a gradient to it. Perfect. Okay, so what is this extra layer that I add on there for no reason? Okay, so you take this layer. Okay, now it's a text layer, so basically you can come in here and change the font. I mean, change the wording. You can edit the text or whatever, but that's not what I want to do. Okay, so the first thing you do is you copy it. So you drag this layer into this little paper icon down here, and now you have two layers of the same thing. Okay, you move that down. In order to create the effect of the glare or the reflection effect, we have to turn this text into an image. It won't work as a text editable text layer. So what we want to do is select the layer and then go up here into layer and then click on rasterize type. And now this converted this text layer into an image. So you're not able to go and highlight this text to change the wording. It's an image now. So the next step, once you have your rasterized layer, you come up here into edit, transform, vertical, and you want to flip it vertical. Okay, so what this did, it flipped it, it made a mirror image of layer 1. Okay, so once you do that, then you click on your layer. We're over here. We're on the rasterized layer right now, and what we want to do is create a mask. So down here, this little icon is called Add Layer Mask. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So we want to do is click on the layer mask. Make sure you select, because you can select both of these. So, but for this effect, we want to make sure that we have the mask selected. Then you come over here and select the gradient tool. You also want to make sure that the gradient is, in fact, the white to black, because there's several. And there's a white to transparent, and there's colored ones that this effect will not work if you used any of the colored ones. So you want to make sure you use the black to white gradient. Then, once you have that, then you can click and drag to create the effect. Now, I like to hold Shift, so because if you're creating the effect on an angle like this, it's also going to create the gradient in an angle. So what you want to do is hold Shift while you're doing this, and then you get a nice consistent horizontal gradient effect. And so now what you want to do is if you come over here to the layer palette, you'll notice that the mask is the one that's clicked. So what we want to do is click on the actual image portion of this layer. Then you come up here where it says opacity. You want to change that to about 40, and that's going to create the that's what's going to give it the look, the more realistic look of the reflection. So now if we put this thing on a background, right now you can't really see. I know you can tell that there's a reflection, but it doesn't look as nice as when you put a background on it. Okay, and now let's drag this layer underneath them all, and now you can see there's a reflection. Okay, and let's see, you can even make the reflection a little darker if you really wanted to. And that's about it. That's how you create the reflection effect in Photoshop. Now you can do the same thing with an image. Okay, so let me show you here. let's say you take your image and same thing, okay? You copy this layer by dragging it. Oh, you can actually, let me show you a little trick. You can actually hold down Option, and I believe on the PC it's, if Option's not there, it might be Alt, the Alt key. You hold down Alt, and then you drag, and it makes a copy. Okay, that's just a little shortcut. Okay, so, but I'm gonna go this route so that you can see it. And now we have two layers. So what we want to do is also flip this image vertically. You align it with the one above it. Okay. Then you create the mask. Click on the mask. It's already selected. Click on the gradient tool. Select the gradient. It's already selected. Then you click and drag. Hold down Shift. And voila. It doesn't look as nice when the image doesn't have the opacity, so make sure you create an opacity effect on that layer to give it that transparent feel to it. And now it's a more realistic looking reflection. All right, that's about it. That's what this tutorial is about. I hope you liked it, and I'll have more tutorials like this one in the near future. Let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to know, and I'll be more than happy to create a video for you. All right, you can reach me at on Skype at cesar-g-torres, or you can reach me on my phone also at 310-571-8736.